Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Last week we got our first colonists down into Batala 1. This is going to be our primary dome. And I did have a thought as I was working, between videos really, is that this dome really seems to have everything that is going to supply people with comfort. And we have the comfort threshold is right there. We're at 53, we need to be at 55. We've got as many people as we can working on things right now, but I do like the idea of slapping down. This one will take polymers, this one will take also polymers, but note that the service comfort is a little bit higher if I put down an art store. And I only need to have one person working in here. Not going to put a... Can actually do that. Has to be built on a completed pass. That's totally fine. I'm gonna make sure we've got an art store built up, so I can go ahead and utilize that. Want to make sure that I've got also power being produced. Probably gonna have to be upstairs, if I'm brutally honest. China willing to offer me an obscene amount of food for electronics. I'm gonna just kind of pass on that right now. Also, overwhelmingly, you in the audience said, yes, go ahead and keep a dome above ground just for the purpose of running a recon center. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy up and running, but I'm also going to rename it. That's an automated extractor. That's not what I wanted either. Because Armin Richard, first person to comment on, yes, totally okay to have an upside skeleton crew, kind of as a romantic ring to it, as a lighthouse crew. So Armin's lighthouse is going to be this dome. It's going to be off for a little bit. The door to war the stars just means we did get a human. We got a Martian born
on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
Cool. So we can now call additional colonists from Earth, but the question is, do I need to? I want to think about that for a second, because we've got a child colonist in here, which is totally fine. I will go ahead and build a just straight nursery for them. And as much as I like the idea of just doing a playground just for our child, I like the idea of actually doing a garden that everyone can utilize. And then I'll probably put a small thing in there also. But I'm going to need concrete, a lot of concrete actually, and some polymers. Is any being brought down to us right now? And note, I don't have any concrete around here that I can mine, so it's all got to be coming from upstairs. I might actually do... Well, I'm doing okay on that, if I'm totally honest. Hey, we got an anomaly. Hey, look, and it's right next to this dude. Alright, so I want to make sure that it's going to be physics that gets researched, because that's going to have the Omega telescope. That's what I want to get. I need a physics reduction or a recon expansion reduction, because, I mean, getting prefab refab is going to be very helpful for when I start pulling stuff from the asteroids. I want to make sure that I've got those things continually available to me. Let's also think about this, too. Space elevator. I've actually got all but the concrete to do this. So let's actually offer this. I'm going to offer electronics for concrete. See what I can get here. Also do have this concrete deposit over here, but I'm curious. 195 for 50? I'll actually take that. Because a space elevator is going to take 40 power. Oh no. It's also going to need 3 electronics for maintenance.
Research complete.
Okay, your radius is here. Nothing says I cannot put a space elevator down over in this area and supplying the colony. In fact, I really like that idea, so I'm going to put that in there. It's going to need concrete, which I'll get. It's going to need metals, which I can get, and polymers and machine parts, both of which I have. It's going to take most all of my polymers up here, but I'm going to go ahead and utilize it.
We just confirmed the location of a metal-rich...
Nah, okay. It's only 1,000 metal, so I mean, I could be better, but I mean, realistically, I've got 35 metal on the ground here, 84 metal on the ground up here. I think I need to bring Hey up upstairs. You are You're empty right now. I don't remember what you were supposed to be doing, so we'll go ahead and send you upstairs. I know he had a task. I just can't remember what the task was supposed to be. So I'm going to send Hey Hey off. He's absolutely going to get destroyed, so whatevs. Alright, my Russia rocket is going to land as soon as the storm ends, but I want to be able to put a lot of the stuff into this right now while I can. I'm also not worried about the 200 metals that are going to be available to me. They're going to be needed, excuse me. I'm going to hold off on the beakers until I get the Omega telescope technology located. Obvious reasons. Dust storm is over, so we'll be able to scan this out. And there's a lot of metal up here. And I do like the idea of setting up some mining outposts. Like, down here's a good idea for a mining outpost, just putting some automated extractors here. I also do want to hook these guys up. That is going to be a goal this week, is hooking everything else up. Were there any expeditions that I wanted to send you on? Atoll? No. Dawn? No. Iridium? No. Kappa? Do I just need to bring an RC Safari down? I'm actually tempted to do it. No.
We discovered unusual crystals in the remains of a
that's
meteorite.
easy enough.
The magnified images of their crystalline matrix were broadcast by every major news channel on Earth.
So I can spend that $400 million on building an RC. Well, let's do this actually. Okay, I lose 100 mil on this, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to launch you, but I'm going to send you back because you have a full load. I only have 34 fuel, oddly enough. I do think my polymer factory is partially to blame for this. And I do want to make sure I get more power production going, so I'm thinking wind power for this. I really am. Yeah, that area is being scanned. Let's run back downstairs. Whoa, where the hell am I?
Research complete.
Oh, I got an asteroid. C-type asteroids, exotics. If I had it, I would do it, so... We do get a micro extractor prefab. The recon center technology has been researched. Let's go for Sterling gens, because I want to get that technology located. What are you over here? Potential rare metals deposit. Okay. Alright, and he was over here. I think I was planning on doing something down in this area at the end of last week's video. I honestly have kind of forgotten what last week's videos entailed. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded. So we got a nursery, and we're gonna need a school. Okay. Also get another O2, another Moxie down here, because this Moxie is producing. Well, mag filter will take care of that actually. I know we've got a tank over there, I just can't see it from this range. There we go. I'll make sure they have plenty of stuff going for that.
Scanned.
I probably should. Actually, now I'm thinking about this. I need to slap down some... Yeah, let's do this, actually. Alright, so we know we're going to need to have a passage ramp here. I'm going to slap down... I'm going to put down... I'm going to burn through concrete to do this, and also polymers. I want to make sure that I've got these available down here, so that if, God forbid, some disaster happens upstairs and I need to produce technology, something happened upstairs.
Sector scanned.
Food fight, okay. This is a good one. So for this one, food service buildings grant more comfort. Food import costs are greatly reduced. I plan on trading to get a lot of my food for a while, and then also free construction of food service buildings. If I get global support, I get the mega malls constructed for free. Granted, I mean, this will be pretty good, but let's actually do food service buildings in this case. Because we need to get somebody working in there. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this shift off. And I'm going to, yeah, close up a couple of those shifts. So we got religious, composed. I do like survivor, actually. I gotta make sure that my my diner does have people inside. Note that the service comfort is fairly low.
Funding received.
For it, which is one of the big reasons to have it as we do. So I'm thinking we need to go research progress. Actually, no. Research progress will be the second one I do. Because again, all my research this week needs to be going towards physics and getting that up and running. You know, deficit during the daytime hours. Yeah, okay. Turn that off, turn this on. Resources, send Caladrius 1. Anything over here that needs to be... Okay. So we have a significant amount of... Oh, you're running on a heavy load. Okay. I do think more drones would be needed, and I think the next rocket I bring up should include some drones, just to make sure that this is going to continue to be operating smoothly. And these guys are all empty because there's no power production down here. Let's get some more power production upstairs. The georeactor, I think, produces something like 1,500 power. Unfortunately, since it's a modded item, you can't see what it does. Medium fuel refinery, Martian observatory, thermal reactor, geothermal. Reveals hotspots and maps to build power plants. They're nice, they're fun, they're kitschy. They're not what I'm looking for right now, though. You can go out to here, so that rock is going to be the edge. And from here, we're going to slap down some turbines. That is definitely not where I wanted to put it. And if I do decide, probably not this week, I'm just thinking what I'll be able to do in these 3 videos. Figure out which would be the higher spot up here by this underground entrance, which, not gonna lie, would love to get some stuff built up there. However, these guys are closer. Let's see, 102 sensor boost, 40% boost. I might go to get these guys built first. Figure out what's up there, build a ramp down. Getting a beta site next to this underground entrance, there's probably some good stuff up here to be mined, but it's also on a cold spot, so it's going to take more to get done up. Okay, you're coming back with metal. That's good. Alright, good. Plenty of metal being used up here. Got most of what we need over here right now. Hang on. Hey. Get over here. Load it. Get the Russia rocket out of here that much faster. I'm not going to be doing any electronics trades anytime soon, just because I'm going to be needing it for other things. We're sending food downstairs, which is totally fine. We got a new rare metals deposit up there. We've cleared that area out. That's not a bad spot to set up a little mining section. Is that a vista? How's a vista going to be? That's really tight in there. Alright, let's grab this one. Now we do have that 5,000 point research from over here that I can grab in a moment once the Sterling Gen technology is finished up. Could also slap down some Sterling Gens to start producing it. You can see I've got 4.8 power stored. It's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead turn this project off for the moment. Let's redirect my drones over to getting my turbines done up. And I've tried 3 times while recording to get my Copilot's baby monitor working. Trying to multitask here and doing a horrible job at it. Alright.
Research complete.
All right, Sterling Gen is done. Now here's the Omega Telescope. 27,000 research, so it's going to take me a theoretical crap load of time to research it. But if I come down here, scan this anomaly,
analyzed.
37 metals coming from that anomaly we just sent the RC Safari off to. That's helpful. We'll get this done, and then I will grab this one for another 5,000 research. That's gonna. The plan right now is to just start chopping away at the available at this research, so I can get this thing built. Getting it built is going to be huge for obvious reasons. I get that 20% boost on everything, and I'm going to get all of the breakthroughs to start slowly unlocking. That's one of the mods that I have in this playthrough. Right, nothing here, unfortunate, but I still have concrete, water, metal, rares, more concrete, more water. There's a lot here by the ancient artifact that I want to start trying to set up. And I think the best way to do it is actually with a Sterling Gen, of all things. Shazbot. I haven't researched this, have I? I don't know where it goes. That's a problem. Because I do like the idea of hooking up the two concrete sites. I just don't know where the ancient artifact stuff goes. Let's say drone hub. It just says, you know, blocked by objects. So if I put it, let's say, right here, this one drone hub would be able to control everything. Eternal fusion, essentially the fusion reactors not needing workers, combined with the drone hub, would be perfect. And I could also probably slap those things down everywhere upstairs. If I had realistically, if I had more power supply down here, I would actually start producing all of these things manually down here. I see some folks that are like, they're getting out of the workforce. I need more kids to be born here. I'm at average comfort of 60. I only have one kid born here so far. I need to really crank this number up.
Anomaly analyzed.
Hey, went and did his thing. Gotta love it. Oh no. I'm gonna let this guy get wiped out. Anyway, we've got plenty of metal at the moment. Go ahead and... Iridium? No. Kappa. Need to grab one of these drones that's just running to do something. Come down here. Picks up Hey. BSE's offering me a pretty good amount, but let's actually go... Honestly, I would offer rare metals if I could. I'm just going to switch this over to a landing pad for right now. I'm not going to be using it for anything, but I just want to have it available to me. How much do these things need?
Sector scanned.
A lot of deep rare metals up here. Not bad. Alright, Hey's patched up. He's heading back into the field. RC Safari's heading back out. Probably going to be anywhere between 2 and... if I had to guess. 2 and... there's that 5,000 research points. Boom. He's got 7 days off the research time, mind you. Hey, what do you want? Founder, gambler. Your comfort's low because you can't have a place to gamble? Dude, you got other things going right now. When were you born? Okay, you were just born, so we just got our 14th colonist. Seriously, you're not employed anywhere?
Resources are low.
I'll go ahead and pop that spot open for you. I want to make sure that all my colonists have a job somewhere.
Analyzed.
2,000 research, I'll take
Sector
that.
scanned.
And now very quickly we've cut 10 days off this research project. I'm thinking about this. I do think I'm probably going to have to bring down more colonists. I think it's one of those things we're going to need it. Let's see, how much fuel do we have? Oh. Let's get a minimum of 30 fuel up here, because I can actually bring 26 from downstairs. I'm sitting on 100 fuel down there to run the shuttle hubs, which aren't admittedly doing much right now. So, just putting that out there. Alright.
Sector scanned.
More water located. That's up here. And now we're just getting our first looks at these sectors. Bring this RC Safari back. The RC Safari was just brought up for the sole purpose of doing that thing that I did there. Whatever it's called. Let's go ahead. Let's polymer blade all these guys. Let's turn this project back on. And obviously, I'm not going to be doing any exports of the rares. Yeah, I'm going to wait for prefab refab to be researched before I tear this guy out. Because I want to pack him up. I want to move him like just a little bit over, and then boom, he's right there. Waste rock, yep, continues to be a problem. Okay, those are extenders. Don't need those just yet. I'm gonna get those guys operating. And, you know, I will allow exports on this stuff. Excuse me, I got the hiccups going right now. I think I need another fuel refinery. That's my next thing. We got capacity. Alright, you have that range, you have that range. Let's get some more fuel production. I want to get that down up here also, so we can have one that runs the polymer factory and one that supplies fuel for the rocket itself. No way I'm sending that thing up right now. It's going to need a lot more work first. Concrete's going to be the limiting factor. Looks like I ate through a bunch of my concrete also, and my polymers. So let's turn you back on, please. And head back downstairs. Alright. Okay, non-specialist working in the diner. Martian Morn working in the diner. Cool. My folks without specializations are in the diners. My medics are there. My scientists and one medic are in the Hawking Institute. That's what I want to see. What I also want to start looking at is this next dome. Obviously, not going to be dumping stuff into this other dome just yet. I want to make sure that this dome is operational and, you know, working. The Retro Cinema, I'm pretty sure this is a modded building, but it's a really good one. I like it. Takes a little bit of power, takes some maintenance, has pretty good service comfort, and it's social relaxation and luxury, which compared to the amphitheater is actually a better option. So I'm going to get rid of the amphitheater next video. I don't want to get rid of it right now because it is working for me at the moment. It's providing that service comfort, but I want to make sure that people can use the Retro Cinema when there's job slots available for it, because I don't want to reduce my institute, and I'll probably just have it open during this second shift. How you doing underground? No service drinking, no service gambling. Am I going to have to put a bar down? Oh, I need all my colonists here. Alright. Glutton, workaholic, melancholic survivor, alcoholic. You have very low sanity. Okay, yeah, we need to get a bar up. Alright, I will put a small bar down. Just to have my founders go and do something. I don't approve of it in this situation because I kind of need my founders doing other things. While that's being built, let's run back upstairs. Got another research anomaly. I'm grabbing these research anomalies as they come down because I want to get interplanetary astronomy done sooner rather than later. There are some polymers actually on the ground, so we can utilize that too. Okay, cool. We have everything we need here, except for the concrete. We're just trying to get that last bit of concrete, and I think I'm going to have to send off some electronics for it, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a nibble on that. Those meteors really need to knock that shit off, too. Russia, going to give me 166. Oh, we got a key up there, too. That's helpful. I do think a dozer is going to be needed once this area is unlocked. Or fully explored, excuse me. Let's actually build my dozer. Yeah, I got the materials for it. And I'll actually use the dozer to flatten this section out, too. If I had seeds available to me, which I will have once my space elevator's up and running, want to make sure that I've got that. Well, so let's do a ramp. Actually, let's get a big McLarge ramp.
Analyzed.
And I'm just going to kind of come down this way with it. Alright, cool. That anomaly was the biggest. That was the big one. You can get only a certain amount with that. The diner's not working because we're missing a worker. I want that building open that shift. There we go. Yeah, I'm losing people out of the workforce. You can see these folks getting gray. They are no longer working. And that's a bit of a problem because I don't have a lot of kids right now. And the building is being utilized, so hopefully we're addressing some needs for these folks. I didn't have an unprepared meal. We have a diner. Okay. Well rested. There is a drinking dome available. Okay. I wonder if I need to do, like, second and third shifts on the diner, since a lot of folks are working first shift. Atomic accumulators are filling up. That's good. Go ahead and use my RC Explorer. Scan that big guy up.
Cold wave approaching.
Another cold wave? Oh, no.
Cold wave approaching.
Okay, that's actually... That might be a bit of a problem. Not gonna lie. Hey. Okay, you're off doing hey things. That works. Alright, let's go ahead, turn you off for a second. Let's get the 4 concrete assigned over here. Then I'll put the rest onto the space elevator. Space elevator is going to be a wonder. It'll give me 5,000 research on the next thing. And also, there's 10,000 research if I just slap down some... let's actually figure out what the 5,000 is going to go to. Because, I mean, 5,000 research is... That's dome bioscaping done. That's core heat convector done, quarter of the way done. That's a chunk towards the ancient artifact interface. Or it could be asteroid landers. Done. I know I get sponsor research if I get a few more of the terraforming techs. That actually would be good. I like the idea of the MDS laser, but actually the fusion reactor could be the way to go. That could be the ticket. I think I'm going to queue the ancient artifact controls to start after interplanetary astronomy. Because when this is built, it's going to all go towards interplanetary astronomy. Yeah, I can see the project now. I can see it's a little hard to see just on the screen with the cold area, so start working on that. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I want to get these technologies that are up here. That's it. Okay, you got that guy going. This guy will be built momentarily, if I had to guess. What are we doing on water? Full on water. We are meeting demand, so I'm actually going to turn this guy on now. Get the maintenance going on it. Yeah, right now it's just the idea of keeping everything maintenance and ready to go. This building, ooh, bugger, will not have... Okay. It'll be connected through this. I actually want to make sure that the elevator doesn't freeze when this cold wave hits. And let's see. So I'm producing maximum here. Let me run downstairs. Let's power the artifact with drones, because I've got 10 drones. I need 5. There we go. Hey, 10% of it is researched.
Anomaly found.
Oh, shit. I lost 5 of my drones. Whoops. Alright, I totally forgot that did that. Alright, you are producing at max. Ah. Hey, can I get a couple drones from downstairs, please? Okay. You come fix these guys for me, please.
Cold wave approaching.
Got another anomaly. It's another key. That's helpful. That's going to unlock more stuff. And the space elevator is under construction at this time. So this is going to be a bunch of research towards interplanetary astronomy, and we've already got 10% of the 8,000 needed for that. So we're doing okay. And I will actually not end the video until that is, up and running. I've got extra water downstairs. That's already been hooked in, so we're good on that front. I do need to send a couple of drones downstairs just to kind of help alleviate what I've done. Also, ordering of drones from Earth should be the route to go here. Let's do that. Cargo rocket, not getting orbital probes this time. I think just bringing up 20 drones would be the way to go. Prefab buildings, don't need any of these per se. Seeds wouldn't be a bad thing to bring up, and I'm producing polymers, so let's go ahead and bring him up. Okay. That was a little loud in my ears, sorry about that. And the space elevator, so we're at 63% right now.
Milestone achieved.
And we're at 82% just by doing that, so yay. We got our space elevator done on Sol 95. Now let's go ahead and make sure that this building will be okay. Oh, wait, dude, turn that off. I don't want to send all my stuff back to Earth that way. Yeah, water's doing okay, because I think we are pulling some from downstairs. Yeah, we're receiving 1.5 water. And we do have an issue with colonists downstairs. What's going on down here?
Today was a tough one.
Okay.
We lost one of our founders.
Okay, so I lost a founder due to old age. Slight problem. And yeah, I've got folks that are turning gray here, and I'm not having kids in this dome, which concerns me. I've had 2 kids born on this as well. Alright. So it's saying connect the artifact to the grid. Oh, this is going to be bad. Note, there's nothing here that I'm doing. Like, I'm not hooking anything into it.
Anomaly found.
All 4 of my batteries malfunctioned. But I did get an anomaly done, which is also, it's just ripping through the resource that much faster on it. Alright, back upstairs.
Cold wave approaching.
And probably pass on that. Because now I can just order up stuff that I need from Earth with the old space elevator. So we're in good shape. Now it's more an issue of, I need to be producing enough stuff to send back to Earth to warrant having a... Where are you, dude? Oh, we're doing this little glitch thing that we have every once in a while with this. Now, let's go ahead and pack you up. Okay, the drones have
Anomaly
been
found.
repaired. Ooh. I've never actually had this one before. We finally understand how the ancient artifact works, or at least we know what it does. It has the power to transmit radio signals through the entire underground. Its capabilities would greatly benefit our efforts to expand into said Martian underground. All that remains is to reprogram its directives, as currently the signals are more or less random. No humans have gotten in direct contact with the artifact yet, and we can't guarantee it will not affect them. Luckily, it seems we have plenty of volunteers, and they better be prepared for the worst. If you have colonists downstairs, you can have one of the volunteering colonists reprogram the ancient artifact. I've never had this, that prompt before. Oh my. It appears the volunteering colonists have turned into drones. Did the artifact perceive them as machines with bugs in their cones and remake them accordingly? The odds of us finding out at this point are slim. More and more colonists are fearful of the artifact, and they are petitioning us to cease experiments. We have to acknowledge the voice of the people. We have solely relied on the ancient artifact interface from now on. So I have 13 colonists. How many did I lose? And also 8 drones.
A colonist has died.
Oh, shit. Some colonists have been changed into drones by the ancient
We
artifact.
gather here today to bid a final farewell. The recent
Oh,
colonist
wow. I did not expect that at all. Oh, okay, that was nothing that was impacting me, but oh my god, I was not expecting that at all. Okay, this can be turned off. Yeah, we'll just turn that off. And yeah, oh wow. I wasn't expecting any of that. That is creepy and wicked at the same time. We need to expand you out just
Funding
a little
received.
bit, please. There we go. Cool. Alright, you've arrived with drones, which I technically no longer need downstairs because I accidentally roboticized them. That's definitely going to avoid some warranties. Alright. Next video, I'm absolutely going to have to bring down some more colonists because pretty sure I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I definitely avoided warranties. I mean, oh wow, actually at 90%, so I could finish researching in a day, but I can't build it for a while.
Sector scanned.
Wow, yeah. Wasn't expecting that outcome, seriously. But we'll get the landscape done. Next video, we'll deal with this cold wave. Let's actually load up. Passenger rocket. Don't need botanists, actually. Need scientists, mainly. I'll grab you. Yeah, launch anyway. We'll turn the dome on when they get here. But... yeah, that was a unexpected outcome for getting the Raging Artifact interface almost completely done. But we got the space elevator done, and I'm very curious how the Ancient Artifact will work now that I have people downstairs and doing the work on it. Most of these people that are going to be arriving on this rocket, they will be going into the underground to kind of supplement the people that are drones. And then we'll also send this RC Explorer up to scan a few things, and hopefully Wednesday's video we can focus more on getting these things hooked up to into a temporary grid, whether it just be like some solar panels or a couple wind turbines, and making that happen. For now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.